What's up, guys? This is Shut Up and Rock Eat, or Jim. I don't even know how I introduce myself anymore with these videos because I haven't made one in so long on BattleSpot. Because we haven't had 2016 regulations until today, and I kind of wanted to try it out. And as you hear me, I am extremely sick. I am very sick. Holy shit, I am sick. And we're going to be testing the BattleSpot ladder out right now, see what's going on, see what people are using, obviously. 15-0 ranking. I'm using Aaron Zhang's team as the team that I have most familiarity with, and team I'm most comfortable with. And I really even had time to put together another team. I don't even have that. This is a new cartridge that I made for the new 2016 season. As you can see, that I changed my name. It's not Heisenberg anymore. There's like nothing on this cartridge. So we're gonna find Robert from California, United States. Let's see what team Robert has. And I'm actually gonna take a picture of his team so I don't have to write it down. I don't feel like doing that right now. And he has a really standard team. Like, this is the most standard team that you could possibly imagine in 2016 thus far. You have the Zern, Kang, and Groudon core, as well as Cresselia as support with the Trick Room, so this could be quiet, or Brave Groudon. Ferrothorn obviously can take advantage of the Trick Room. And you have Priority Talonflame, which is really going to be threatening towards my my Amoonguss. So I really don't feel like playing my Amoonguss right here. I don't think it has a strong matchup. And one thing that I did notice that it actually has VGC 2016 official rules, be it the timer, the command time, and the team preview time, which is really interesting because I've never seen that on BattleSpot this yet. I honestly could lead my own Cresselia and reverse his Trick Room if he leads with his Cresselia, but I honestly think in his position he can lead Kangaskhan, Talonflame, or Kangaskhan Xerneas and start setting up, and I really don't want him to do that. I kind of want to lead with either one of my Trick Room setters. I could also lead with my Kangaskhan, fake whatever I can out, or just potentially get a high roll, low kickoff into his Kangaskhan. I definitely want to lead one of my Trick Roomers. It depends on who I would want to lead with. I'm going to lead with Cresselia. I don't want him to get off like a Moonblast into my Palkia. I may want to bring my Palkia in the back. Let's see. I would like the Lando for the Intimidate. And I'm obviously going to bring my Groudon. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I'm going to bring my Groudon for his Groudon, his Groudon, his Talonflame, his Ferrothorn, and his Xerneas as well. I am a special Groudon, so I don't know how much damage I'll be doing to his Xerneas unless I get a full-powered Eruption off, and I have to get the Trick Room up, or at least take advantage of his Trick Room at that point. Turn my volume up right here. I don't know how many battles I'm going to be able to do because, number one, I'm literally cooking something right now, so I don't know what's going on with my life right now. So he's going to lead with no fake out support, which is kind of interesting considering the fact that you really want to lead with some type of support for your Cresselia to set up Trick Room, but it looks like he's not even going to do that. So I can honestly fake out Cresselia right here, and do I want to fake out the Cresselia? Cresselia really doesn't present much of a threat. Now, his Groudon, I don't think his Groudon will attack. I think the Groudon will just go for a Protect. He doesn't really want to take a fake out. So really, what do I want to do here? I still don't know what Groudon he is. Obviously, he hasn't attacked yet, so I don't know whether or not I want to switch into my Landers, especially on an Eruption. I honestly could switch into my... I honestly think he's going to protect Trick Room. So I could honestly, I don't really want to risk that, but what I'm going to do is, I know this is really risky, I'm going to go into my Groudon. I honestly think he's going to go for like an Eruption if he doesn't protect. And then, no, you know what? Let's go for the straight up Double Edge, and then we'll go for Helping Hand Double Edge. I mean, I honestly don't really like Double Edge Kangaskhan. I'm so used to Power Up Punch Return Kangaskhan. I don't really like taking too much damage. Literally, this Cresselia could take out my Kangaskhan if he goes for like an Ice Beam, and I could just KO myself with that. Wow, he's not even going to protect. I could have just double edged the Groudon. Really ballsy play on his part. I don't really understand that. And this is probably not going to do too much. Honestly, well, that's a crit. Honestly, it was anticipating his Groudon to go ahead and protect. So, looks like he's going to go for probably an Eruption. Yeah, probably an Eruption. That was a really bad play on his part, to be honest. And it's probably going to take out, going to take out my Kangaskhan, which is perfectly fine. He's probably going to go for a Trick Room, which is okay. Or he's going to go for a Skill Swap. Nice, nice. He's going to put Levitate on his Groudon. Really, really bad play on his part, to be honest. I really don't want to sound salty or anything like that, because I honestly didn't anticipate him to do that because that really wasn't the play he wanted to do. Kind of on it, I honestly could have just really damaged his Groudon with the Helping Hand double edge, or faked it out. He wouldn't have been able to get Eruption off. I could have gotten a double edge into it. Eruption wouldn't have done anything, wouldn't have taken out my Kangaskhan. Yeah, okay, you put Levitate on your Groudon, but at that point I could have just went for another attack on it. He didn't go for the Trick Room, and I could have followed up with an attack on my Kangaskhan, or potentially taking the Cresselia out as well. That was a really horrible play on his part, but you know, it worked out for him, so I can't really do anything about it. Now, right now, I'm gonna see if I check my moves on my Landorus. I don't really. Oh, I could actually go for a U-turn. You know, I'm gonna actually put in my Landorus right here. I'm gonna go for a U-turn. What can I do right here? I could U-turn because Groudon's not going to protect at this point. He's probably going to go for another Eruption, and I really can't, you know, stop that from happening unless I go for a Rock Slide. Rock Slide really isn't going to. It's going to do minuscule damage against Groudon. Probably not even like 20-30%. I honestly can live a full-powered. Honestly, Rock Slide isn't looking too bad here. I could potentially flinch, take out the Cress. Potentially flinch, take out the Groudon. I see no problem with doing this, but I honestly want to go for a U-turn as well. You know, I'm going to go for Rock Slide. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm Scarf, but I'm not. And I want the Trick Room to go up, to be honest, but, you know, I'm going to go for Helping Hand to reduce the power of Eruption, maybe not take out my Cresselia as well. So let's see whether or not, you know, what's going to happen here. I'm going to outspeed. I actually outspeed by 1 point. So I'm going to go for my own Helping Hand right here. Let's see whether or not we can get any flinch chances. He's probably going to go for another Eruption and does not miss any of his Pokemon. He's going to do probably like 40 to the ground. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculously bulky. That is so ridiculously bulky. It's not going to do too much because the sun isn't up. And, wow, he got really lucky with a high roll right there. I was going to say, sun is not up right there, and I am a sassy, very specially bulky Cresselia so that I could take plenty of Water Spouts and Eruptions. Unfortunately, probably going to lose this game right here because he played absolutely wild. Like, he played so weird. I just don't understand, like, his reasoning for anything he had actually done in this battle thus far. I mean, obviously, you know, going for a skill swap and putting Levitate on the Groudon, I mean, you know, I wasn't anticipating that. Anticipating the Protect Trick Room. Because this definitely is probably going to be Trick Room, Groudon. Probably Quiet, since it has Flamethrower. Probably has the same Groudon I have. But, so, honestly, I'd like to Explode, but I really don't want to do that. I could just wait until I get damaged enough in order to do it, but I really can't win this at all. Yeah, it's really no point in even trying anymore because Groudon has Levitate and I can't touch his Groudon unless I get an Eruption. So what I really need to do right here is I need to get the potential flinch chance and get a full powered Eruption off. Xerneas will probably attack my Landorus to, I don't know, I guess take it out. I'm going to be faster than the Xerneas, so this is not timid Xerneas. I am jolly, but Xerneas has a higher base speed than I flinch, and I do get the Eruption off. This should do a hefty chunk to Groudon. Potentially getting a crit. Oh, we got the crit, and it does not take it out, but the Xerneas does go down, and I believe the Groudon flinched. Did the Groudon flinch? I think the Groudon flinched, and it's exactly what I needed to happen. Wow. Wow. So, you know, right there, just not giving up. Did we take the Cresselia out? I believe we did, so it's 2v2 right now, and his Groudon's really damaged. Heavily damaged, actually. I think we did take out the Cresselia. Okay. So, you know, Lander's putting in his flinch work. You know, live or die by Rock Slide, and right now I'm living by it, because obviously I got the flinch on the Pokemon that he needed the flinch, and really surprising that the Xerneas is not being ran as timid. You really want to outspeed things when you don't even have a Geomancy up. I mean, relying on the Geomancy really isn't too good. Alright, so, honestly, right now what I anticipate him to do is to protect Groudon and Brave Bird my Landorus. And there's really nothing he could do about that. Doesn't have Wide Guard. I'm going to outspeed his Groudon, so he has to protect his Groudon. He could also go for a Brave Bird into my, you know, Groudon, but then yet again I still get off another Rock Slide. So he's probably going to have to really rely on a miss. I can't see him taking out my... Yeah, so I need my Landorus, actually. So he's going to Brave Bird my Landorus, which is fine. So let me just double check here. I'm going to go for a Rock Slide. and I'm going to go for Eruption. Because the Eruption will take out the ground on it even if I'm like 1 HP, because this ground literally is at 1 HP, and I anticipate him to protect, which is fine, because if he targets down my Landorus, you know, God forbid he gets a crit, you know, he's still going to be taken out by an Eruption, which he does smartly enough, and it doesn't take me out. I knew it wasn't going to be able to take me out, even if it was Life Orb or Choice Bandit, and it's Life Orb. So I'm going to get a Rock Slide off, let's see if it hits, and it does. So Talonflame's going down right here, and now all I have to do is literally go for a U-turn. 100% chance to hit the Groudon, and it still should take the Groudon out. Okay, so, I mean, I still win. I mean, you could say I got lucky, but from the turn 1, this guy has been playing incredibly risky and questionable. So he's pretty much going to have to hope that I screw up right here. And I'm not going to, you know, risk... He has Levitate, so I'm not going to fall for that. He can't go for the Precipice Blades on my Landorus, and yeah, this is going to knock him out right here. And it does. Okay. Yeah, I had to go for that, because obviously I couldn't go for the Earthquake. He has Levitate. I didn't want to miss the Rock Slide, and I didn't want to, you know, risk him going for a Double Protect, getting it, and then I explode, and then I 1v1 Groudon. Didn't want to potentially Speed Tie with him. He win it, and then knock me out with Earth Power. Alright, so we're going to pick up a win in the first battle right here. Really want to do a second battle, so let's go ahead and do that. Wow, that was lovely. That was lovely. Holy shit. I think I have the flu or something like that. I don't know. That's why I haven't been coming out with videos. I mean, as you just basically, you know, I guess you can hear, like, my congestion. I can't breathe out of my nose. I've had a 101 fever on Sunday. I've been sick since last Wednesday, which is the last time I posted a video. So, we're going to go 1-0 with Aaron's team right here. And I don't feel bad for getting lucky in the last battle, like I just previously said, because he's playing really questionable to begin with. He really had to go for Protect Trick Room right there, which was, you know, his play. That's the play I thought he was going to go for. Luke, United States, really cool team right here. He's got the Sableye. He jumps right out to me. Could be Mega Sableye, actually, for the Smeargle, that bounced the Dark Void back at the Smeargle. So, it definitely could be, you know, Mega Sableye. And I don't have a Xerneas on my team, which would decimate the would decimate the Sableye and the Rayquaza. So, who could he potentially lead? He has no Fake Out support. Well, he actually does. He has it on Sableye. Excuse me. I guess he could lead Rayquaza, Togekiss. I mean, John Ho is famous for doing that in the last Brooklyn PC, which he actually may have went to because he lives in New York. So he could do that, get the Tailwind up slash Thunder Wave. So I don't want to leave my Groudon. I do want to bring my Groudon to back to reset the weather. I'm very physically bulky as well. I honestly want to leave Kangaskhan. I'm fine with leading Kangaskhan. Who else could I lead? I could get an Intimidate on the Rayquaza. That would be nice. That definitely would be nice. I could leave with my own lander for... Well, you know what? I like Palkia Kangaskhan. Palkia Kangaskhan's a pretty strong lead with bringing Groudon in the back. Now, how's Landorus right here? It's not half bad. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Landorus in the back. I bring Landorus in the back for the support. Not Fake Out. Intimidate support on his Landorus. And his Rayquaza, and his Ferrothorn as well. Is probably not even going to bring his Ferrothorn. It's not a team going to bring the Ferrothorn against. I'm not really threatened by it. Usually you have the Ferrothorn on your team for Kyogre and Xerneas Jex. So I'm going to bring my Palkia and my Kangaskhan in the front. For some reason, I honestly felt in the back of my head that he was going to lead the Rayquaza and the Sableye. Now, it's good to note that he did lead with this for two reasons. He most likely is regular Sableye. He could be Mega, but he's not going to bring Rayquaza if he's not going to Mega it. So that's good information to know. Now, another thing that we can note right here is it's a really good lead on his part because he could Dragon Ascent my Kangaskhan for the knockout, anticipating like... Or he could anticipate a protect. Honestly, he could anticipate a protect. I might be losing Kangaskhan right here. Let's see who we have in the back. I could switch into my Landers. I don't really want to risk losing my Landers right now as well. Because what I honestly think he's going to do, I think he's going to go for a fake out with his Sableye into my Palkia. Okay, so that's fine because I'm going to fake out his... okay, he's going to go to Xerneas. Okay, that's fine. Could honestly went for a Trick Room right there, which probably would have been a better play, but I didn't want to risk him going for a... wow, that does a lot of damage. Holy crap. Okay, so he's probably going to go for a Will-O-Wisp on my Kangaskhan. I don't necessarily like Will-O-Wisp support too much in this meta. He could go for a Moonblast on my Palkia. Honestly, he would have to get a high roll. Well, not like mid-roll to take out my Palkia. But honestly, think in his position, he'll go for like a Dazzling Gleam to get damage on both my Pokemon. And that won't take out my Palkia. So I could go for a Trick Room, unless his Sableye goes for a Taunt into my Palkia, which honestly I don't anticipate from him. Now I don't want to get a... I need my Kangaskhan in order to take out the Xerneas, but he's probably going to Will-O-Wisp my Kangaskhan and then Geomancy. So what I want to do is, I want to go for my Trick Room. He can't take me out with a Dazzling Gleam on my Palkia, so that is fine. I don't anticipate a Taunt onto my Palkia, unless this man knows his shit. If this man knows his shit, he goes for a Taunt onto my Palkia and protects with his Xerneas to cover himself. Then he can go for a Will-O-Wisp on the following turn on my Kangaskhan, anticipating a Double Edge into the Xerneas slot, which he had, would have protected. So let's see what he does. He Will-O-Wisp my Kangaskhan slot, which I anticipated. Moonblast on the Palkia, probably. Now, that was the only thing that he could have done. And I do get... He takes down my special attack, but I do get min-roll, and he does not take me out. That was lucky. That was lucky. Because I think it was like a 97.3 to 110% chance to take me out without a Geomancy. And I just got min-roll. Okay. Now we're not looking half bad because I have my Groudon right here. I can Eruption, and it's going to take out the Sableye and do a lot of damage to the Xerneas. And I honestly don't think he can take me out, unless he has fail play. He could take my Palkia out, but then I get a free switch in the following turn into my, I guess, my Kangaskhan. And if this is Timid Xerneas, I'll outspeed under the Trick Room, which is really interesting. No, I won't. No, I won't. Yeah, because I'm Jolly, and I'll be 167, he'll be 161. Okay, so I'm going to Eruption right here. I really need to take out the Xerneas. Like, really need to take out the Xerneas. Who the hell's... Oh, it's my alarm clock for my food. This battle's more important. Wow. Desperation mode on, what, turn 2? Or turn 3? He's going for a Swagger, probably anticipating a Eruption. Oh my god, this fucker gets it. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I'm gonna get into, he's probably gonna Geomancy. Well, no, he's not gonna Geomancy. The Trick Room is up. He's gonna Dazzling Gleam. Well, you can't get much luckier than that, can you? I hate Swagger so much. I hate Swagger so much. I got chip damage onto the Zern with that Earth Power. Nearly fake out support, but then yet again I'm still confused. Which fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more fake out pressure on him. I'm gonna fake out the Sableye again. Sableye actually could switch out. Honestly, I think this is... He could switch out, but who does he switch into? He could switch into his Ferrothorn. Don't really... No, he's not gonna do that. So right now, he's probably going to protect Xerneas and Will-O-Wisp right now with the Sableye. I didn't Mega Evolve Kangaskhan, so that is a thing. So I can still Scrappy Fake Out, and I'm still going to go for another Eruption. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. He could switch into his Rayquaza and his Xerneas slot. Doesn't gain anything by doing that. Still a Trick Room's up. Still 3 more turns of Trick Room are up. So I'm gonna fake out the... Yep, there we go. Okay. He doesn't protect with the Xerneas, which is really interesting, because... And I snap out of confusion. This is still going to be a very powerful... still very powerful enough to take out the Sableye, which is kind of what I needed right there. Let's see what he does. Probably go over Geomancy. Why? He could have reduced the power of my Eruptions even further, because now next Eruption will take him out. He has no fake out support now. I don't know. There's 2 more turns of Trick Room, so what he'll have to do is literally double protect. He'll probably protect the next turn, so don't understand the geomancy right there. I don't understand the geomancy right there. That's weird. Okay, he's gonna get intimidated on my Groudon, which honestly doesn't really matter. Probably will Earthquake. Okay, so I'm not Mega Evolved. What's my speed? Let's check this out real quick. I'm gonna go for a Flamethrower under the Landorus. I need to get the Landorus out of the way, potentially get a crit. Because if it's Life Orbed, it's getting taken out by the Flamethrower. If it is Assault Vested, it is not. So I could also potentially get a burn. Let's check Kangaskhan's speed out here really quick. We've got 21 seconds left. Because the Trick Room is up, not moves. You want to go to summary. His Geomancy just made him faster, so now I can simply Mega Evolve and Double Edge. This is really risky. I'm gonna go into the Xerneas. I think the Xerneas is going to protect, honestly, but this Landorus is probably going for Earthquake. It's not going to take out the Kangaskhan. May not even take out the Groudon, because I am incredibly bulky. And he does not protect. Perfect, okay. That's Assault Vested, alright, so we can confirm that. He's going to go for an Earthquake. He went for an Earthquake onto his own Xerneas. What is he doing? And it's not going to take out my Groudon. I'm incredibly bulky. What was this man doing? He had to go. Now I'm going to take out his Landorus. And it's not even going to take me out with recoil damage because he's so damaged. Wow, he choked heavily right there. It was a heavy choke. And it shouldn't be taken out by recoil. Nope, not even close. Wow, that was a heavy choke. What he had to do right there is he had to protect Xerneas to further stall out Trick Room. Did he even know the Trick Room was up? He still could win. He still could win. This is still going to be really close. Mega Rayquaza is no one you want to fuck with. Let me tell you that. Okay, so right now, I think he's going to go after my Kangaskhan. Honestly, think he goes after my Kangaskhan because it's obviously the bigger threat. Groudon really can't touch Rayquaza. So I'm going to Flamethrower and switch into my Landorus. Because I think Trick Room expires after this turn. Let's see, because if it doesn't, I'll be faster than the Rayquaza. Rayquaza could also protect right here to further stall out Trick Room. Ooh, you know what? I could have Double Edged because Trick Room was still up. That was stupid on my part. I just wanted to get the Support Intimidate down by my Landorus because the Dragon Ascent shouldn't take out my Landorus now. He gets rid of the weather. Rayquaza does protect. So again, yeah, the Landorus switching was okay. Flamethrower, okay, fine. Dimensions switch back to normal. Okay, so what can I do right here? Rayquaza's going to attack first. He can't take out Landorus with a Dragon Ascent. He can't take me out with a Draco Meteor because I'm Assault Vested. Unless he gets a crit. He could Dragon Ascent crit. And he's not going to Dragon Ascent my Groudon. He could Earth Power the Groudon, but then I get, you know, an attack off with the Landorus. Huh. I can't protect Groudon, so I need to kind of save Groudon. Or do I? This is going to be tough. Huh. Yeah, he's going to attack my Landorus, unfortunately. So I'm going to Flamethrower, and I'm going to actually Explode. I know this is really... He's going to Dragon Claw? What the fuck? Any Dragon Claw is the one that you didn't need to Dragon Claw. Yeah, so truly showing the testament of... that was just weird. I mean, I'm happy I went for the Explode. It should take it out. Yeah. What? Oh, I can still Fake Out. And Sucker Punch. Continuously Sucker Punch. Well. He had to literally target down my Landorus right there because, I mean, my Groudon can't do anything. So that pretty much shows you, like, truly shows you the testament of a very good Pokemon battle. He should protect right here. He does. Okay, finally he does something good. Shows you the true testament of a, you know, a really good battler, targeting down the Pokemon that you need to target down. Groudon, I couldn't Erupt. Flamethrower wasn't doing anything to Rayquaza. I couldn't Earth Power it. So you need to take out the Groudon, I mean the Landorus at that point. Draco it, whatever you need to do, you need to take out the Landorus. Get a crit, I don't know, with your freaking thing. But I don't know what he's got. I continuously spam Sucker Punch, so... Oh, I forgot about Extreme Speed! Oh my god! Oh, but he's Life Orb, then he takes himself out! I forgot about extreme speed for a second there. I'm so used to not seeing extreme speed on Rayquazes. I honestly don't like extreme speed. It doesn't do enough damage. It's not stab. And you're just continuously wearing yourself down with Life Orb, which he just did right there. Oh my god, that was really, really, really... Oh my god, I forgot about the damn extreme speed, dude. I'm actually going to save that. That was really, really close at the end there. Wow. Okay, but that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I really hope you did enjoy it. I'll probably be back, you know, hopefully tomorrow, the next day, whatever. Tonight's Tuesday night. I'm really sick. If I don't come back tomorrow, the next day, this is going to be uploaded Wednesday, tomorrow. But if I don't, come back, I do apologize. I need to get better. I really want to get back into the gym. I lost like almost 20 pounds after the new year. I've been really hitting the gym up. That's probably why I got sick. But I'll probably be coming out more Road to Regional videos. Thank God I hate Showdown. And I'll be using probably Aaron Zhang's team for the rest of the week. I really like this team. Oh my god, I like this team so much. Why did he make such a good team? Why couldn't I make this team? I'm probably going to be using this at the end of the week because I've been so, busy with other things than I have been sick. I really haven't been, in the mood to play this game since I would have to play it competitively on Showdown, which I don't want to do. Now that the battle spot's up, it's probably going to intrigue me a bit more to, battle more on Battle Spot, as well as putting more teams together to battle on Battle Spot. So I'm probably going to put a team together by the end of the week, and then I'll be using this team until the end of the week, and then next week I'll be using my new team. Anyway, guys, I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, following day. Peace.